doctor's appointment, all of a sudden,
what is good, y'all?
all dolled up or not your husband. Well, Miss Wilder, do you dress provocatively when you go to your doctor's office?
Girl.
Whenever I want, but I always
second is the nighttime, so I'm gonna quickly take my bra off.
I will admit, she's a broken lady waiting to be mended. I love this woman dearly. I'm the one who invited the devil in her life. I'm the spiritual leader of her home. I dropped the ball. Happy women do not cheat. I'm the one. That's true.
Unhappy women don't cheat times too, buddy.
Well, I hope that's the case, and I hope I'm wrong.
Did she ever dress provocatively for you in the beginning? Is that how she got your attention?
Yes, she did. In the very beginning, I met Jessica at a restaurant in South Mississippi doing Hurricane Katrina cleanup. She was a young, beautiful woman that caught my eye. She was over in the corner.
It's late.
I looked over. She flashed the come on smile.
I know
and
that
there
it's
my heart
late.
went tippity-thump, and she had me right then and there.
What time is it
It
for
must
you?
be true because she's just grinning. She's just grinning.
What time is
I
it
wanted to
for
define
you?
provocative because I have my own style and I dress loud as can be. Okay, I wear my leggings that's something crazy. That's just how I am. That's just how I dress. So I mean,
So you can hear me
But whatever it
better.
is, it worked for him.
Yeah.
It worked for him to get
it
in.
work for somebody else if it was
Alright,
up to
what
mine,
time is
but
it for
I
you?
love that fool.
We were the picture.
I can never
We
see
were the
anyone here.
picture-perfect family. I would
You
wear
say
out
were.
home.
That's not true. You say we were.
I
You say
allow
we were.
the devil in, and you give it inch, he takes them out, and I'm here to fight for my marriage. Death do
invited
us
the devil
part,
in.
two becomes one
Take a
flesh,
quick little
and
bomb
never
right
will I
here.
give up on our marriage. You're my wife. I love you.
Well, I'm
All right,
telling you
Mr.
right
Wilder.
now.
Okay, when you say you let the devil in, what do you mean?
Open
Waiting for
Pandora's
that,
box
with that.
by encouraging us watching one together, and let this be a witness to everybody and all. That's the downfall of our marriage.
And that ain't where it stops neither.
All right, so whose idea was it to start watching porn?
Well, it always piqued my interest, but she actually, beforehand, if there was a breast that come on the television, I had to cover my head or cover my eyes or get smacked. But she did allow it at one point.
I did at one time.
And she saw a passion in me that brought out that was the devil's lie.
I eased him to get what I wanted, which was passion from him. He would ignore me. He wouldn't look at me with any kind of passion in his eyes, and I felt alone, and I was flipping through it, and there it was, and guess what? I got what I wanted, which was passion from my husband, which I did do that. That was the first time that we watched that.
And then after that, I really
So did you do that basically to spice things up?
Yeah, this first
Take it up a
yeah.
notch.
I mean, to take it up to the first notch, yes.
And it took you up to the first notch.
It was fun for a while, but the night that he told me that he wanted to take something to the next step and spice things up even more, it broke my heart. And
Tell me about that.
I wanted
Cute.
to basically involve
Wait, dogs and cats and birds. Nice to meet you, by the way.
And that was involved
How
another
many?
couple.
About how long have you been subscribed to me? How long have you been around here on my channel?
So who found the couple? How did that happen?
Let's have a conversation.
Okay,
How
Mr.
long
Wilder,
have
you
you been
found the couple.
subscribed on my channel? I will take
Okay,
a bomb
what did
for
you say
you,
to
by
him?
the
How
way.
do you initiate that conversation?
Hello, how are you?
So you're on the website. That's what people are there looking for, right?
Correct.
Need another bowl? Dogs and cats and birds. About how long have you been on my channel and stuff, huh? How long have you been subscribed? And why can't you sleep? What time is it for you? Can you hear me, or should I plug in I feel like I should have a mic. That's what I'm gonna work on getting. That's a big thing I need to work on getting is getting a mic. Let's see. How's your day going so far? Usually the point of my streams is because I stream and then I like to converse with y'all, have a conversation, hear what y'all have to say, get more insight and stuff on get more insight on what I should what things I can do in the future. What kind of videos I should make in the future, what streams you guys would like to see in the future. So that's usually the main point of the streams, and to be able to talk to you guys. Like I always say, I want to connect with you all because it's important to me to be able to do that. So, I'm looking at Five Below right now, actually, because I work there. Just trying to see what kind of stuff that they might have for around here. Since I'm cleaning up more. Oh, are you okay? You doing well? Asking since you haven't said anything yet, friend. You doing all right? Oh, this place part on this. I'm watching some couples court and there's some serious tea going on.
Know this couple first, I mean, and it did not turn out well.
When you say did what you did, I mean, you were reluctant at first, but you kind of got into the swing of things, right? What happened?
What happened was, after the heat of the moment, it broke my heart because I knew what I'd done, and I basically freaked out and took all the road.
I don't know what you did. Without me. Without me. With me.
Okay, were you sexually intimate with the other couple?
We were.
Do you regret doing that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Did you ever do it again?
No.
Okay, so how do you go from swinging to sleeping with the neighbor?
I believe her to be run around with one of her friends.
Looking in my friend.
I worked all the time. She was a stay-at-home mother, and this man did not.
Let's see.
A relationship that I thought was inappropriate.
Okay, Mr. Wilder, what was inappropriate about it?
Her and him communicating together on the phone.
Your wife can't talk.
What kind of communication? Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. She would leave the room. You have to ask her.
But how do you know it was inappropriate?
Well, how would you like some man calling your wife half the time?
I should
Would
put
you call
arts
that
and
appropriate?
crafts instead of just coloring.
yeah.
Because then I could do
You call that appropriate? Some man calling you all the time?
All the time?
All the time. You leave the room every time a man calls?
That's not, I did not leave the room every time.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't know that it's inappropriate on his face, but I love you and I want you to feel comfortable. And if it made you feel uncomfortable, I would not do it. And I would tell him not to call me. Mr. Wilder, did you tell your wife you were uncomfortable with that relationship?
I made it very clear to both of them that I was uncomfortable with this relationship.
So what did you do with that information? Did you stop having that relationship with him? Whatever it
No, I
was.
didn't.
Did you have feelings for this gentleman?
Absolutely not.
There was no emotional tie with
Nothing
him.
whatsoever.
Well,
What
do
else?
you believe that?
Come to my
No, I
house
don't.
with my friend.
Well, when my antennas first went up was when I would hear her talk on the phone. It sounded like the way she used to talk to me.
Okay, but Mr. Wilder, do you have any kind of concrete evidence?
I know
Anything you found, anything you've seen, anything that you know
Buildable.
personally that your wife is cheating?
I found a condom wrapper on the
Apologize for the
bathroom
shitty
seat
camera,
that
y'all,
been
by the way.
ripped open.
It's
I never
nighttime,
use
and
condoms.
all I
Why
have
is
to
there
use
condoms
is
in the home?
this
And I've been out of town for a week working. And I come home
camera
and there's
on
an
my
empty condom
computer,
wrapper
so
on the bathroom counter.
Okay, so let me make sure I
it's going
understand.
to be
Let me
a
make sure I
little
understand.
shitty.
You've been out of town. You come home and find in the bathroom an empty condom wrapper.
Correct.
And you said what? How do you explain that?
He did find an empty condom wrapper.
Oh
My
my God,
kids love to
Jackie.
blow a condom.
And it's mainly because, like,
I'm serious.
the area gets
If your husband doesn't use condoms, how do you know they like blowing them up?
Because I got them from the health department in the Wilbur.
Why are you getting condoms from
I'm
the
a
health
hoarder half the time. I
here.
get whatever. I get something if it's free. I mean, it's free. And I just had them.
let's see another
I know
one.
it don't make sense. It's serious.
Okay, you're buying this.
Don't buy it. That's what I get it. I don't buy it either. No, I know it sounds weird. I do this. If I was ever not to cheat, I would send the fella first of all back with his rubber and his wrapper. I wouldn't get it in my house. And second of all, like the underwear, the
Boxers
boxers.
aren't mine. I wear briefs.
Please tell me about
Explain
this.
that, Mr. Walden. You found on the floor, on the bed, on the chair, on the dresser. Where were the boxers? On the floor. On the floor in your bedroom. Okay. So you look at the boxers.
There we go.
Do you wear boxers?
No, sir, I wear briefs.
Okay, so you don't even wear boxers.
Correct.
So immediately you know they're not yours.
Correct.
All right. So you see the boxers. What do you do then?
I asked her, whose box?
And what response did she give?
Then she blamed it on one of her teenage nephews.
I had been packing my house up, getting ready to move to Georgia. Okay, I don't know how they got on my bedroom floor,
Ooh, is
but I
that something on my
guarantee you I
butt?
wasn't doing nothing when nobody
Nope.
was sitting home without
Just
his
the back of
underwear.
my
But
and my face is
they
itchy.
weren't his boxers because they weren't his size, and my family members come and stay with me all the time, and I had just had one stay with me and leave. So, I mean, I don't know whose they were. Honestly.
This mysterious pair of boxers, you don't have any idea whose they were.
And you know what? I might believe that. I might believe that.
I'm considering building a gaming computer, y'all.
I mean, if they were in the bathroom,
So I can do some streaming for you guys and
And another
everything.
issue I have is, in her cell phone, it's full of sexy, provocative selfies that aren't sent to me. And she is very secretive with her phone. And
She couldn't put her phone because
and I'm not receiving
She
any
does
of
sound a
these
little sketchy.
pics.
So when you say
On the
provocative,
bed, and look at me.
Let's see.
okay. Miss Walter, do you have these pictures in your phone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Selfies?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sending them to your husband?
I did one time until he got mad and said that picture looked too good. I must be sending it to somebody else. And so guess what?
You started sending to somebody else?
Okay, I did start sending them to somebody else because he told me that we were over with one night. He told me basically I was a piece of crap. I've been with this man for 11 years, and he keeps pushing me and pushing me. And finally one night I broke, and I started messaging somebody else. And he told me to.
It was just a smart aleck moment, and I was like, I don't care, it's over, do what you will. It's not, I didn't instruct her to do it, I said, do what you will.
so that was you were angry and you just lashed out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Walden, we've got the condom wrapper and we've got the sexy pictures and we got the boxers. Are you saying, telling this court that you have not had sexual relations with any man other than your husband, including the couple that you were with?
Nobody else.
Aside from that,
Nobody else.
so 11 years of marriage is on the line.
Absolutely.
Well, to get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered a polygraph examination for Miss Walden, and we have the results. Ron, would you please escort our certified polygraph examiner, Mr. Michael Williams, into the courtroom? Yes, sir. As a certified polygraph examiner, you've probably seen lots of cases with people being accused of infidelity. Yes, sir. Well, in this case, Miss Wilder was asked a series of questions. Is that right? Yes, sir. That's correct. All right.
You asked Miss Wilder this
Oh,
question.
my ears
Since
are.
being married to Mr. Wilder, other than the one time he is aware of, has she had sexual contact with a neighbor? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector reveal?
The lie detector determined that Mrs. Wilder was being truthful. Mr. Wilder, is that the answer you were looking for?
Yeah, I can't help but have a suspicious mind.
Yes, you can help it, don't think.
Well, we will come back.
Hey, I love her and thank God for it.
Hold on, we have one more question.
Let's hear it.
Mrs. Wilder was asked, was the condom Mr. Wilder found in the bathroom from a sexual encounter she had with another man? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector reveal?
The lie detector instrumentation determined that on this question, she was being truthful.
I told you.
All right.
So, Mr. Wilder, what does this mean for you?
This means that I'm sorry, Jessica. I have a suspicious mind.
No.
And listen,
I don't want to hear no I have a suspicious mind.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I appreciate that.
I love you.
But you need to do something about that suspicious mind because I'm done with it. I'm done.
Okay.
You know, your husband has said to you, you're not doing the things you used to do. You need to do some of that. Not all the time, not every day, because 6 kids later, you don't like doing all that all the time. But you need to make a date night. Mr. Cullen and I have a lunch date every Wednesday, and we work together. You need to do those things. And it will make him feel differently, that you're
I
engaged.
recently started
Mr.
bullet
Wilder,
journaling.
you can't have a relationship built on trust when suspicion outweighs the trust. So you got to get the suspicion down and the trust up, and you got to give him a reason to do that, Ms. Wilder.
I agree.
This court has resources available to help you as you move forward, and as we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.
This is the case of Foudy versus Scott.
I'm making little
You all have been
calendars.
together 4
They're not
years.
little
And you
calendars,
are
a little
engaged,
calendar at
but
the back
that
of my bullet
wedding
journal.
is on ice because you believe Miss Scott
Here's
is cheating.
me.
Tell me why you have brought this case.
I believe that Miss Scott has been cheating on me, and she's been using her cell phone to do so.
I just read an article about micro cheating. It was about people on social media and whether or not engaging with the opposite sex online, and is it cheating or isn't it?
It's
And one of
not
the
cheating
interesting things
to
about that
talk to them.
was
It's just
a
cheating to
situation where
flirt
a
with them.
man had
It's micro
friended a
cheating to
woman,
flirt with them.
well, had told a woman she was sexy, his co-worker, and his girlfriend of several years broke up with him because she felt like he was cheating.
Sure.
Yeah, and I don't talk to any guys online. He's not caught any messages in my phone of me talking to anybody. It's just assumption.
Are you spending a lot of time on your phone?
Playing games.
24/7.
And I think that's what he's concerned about, that you're playing games on your phone.
No, I'm not playing games with other people. I'm playing like Candy Crush or something.
So I'm looking at you,
I feel it.
Miss Scott. It seems like this is having an emotional impact on you. Can you tell me about that? So these accusations of you cheating on social media or with your phone have actually caused you to live in separate households. Yes. What were the warning signs?
She was withdrawn. She was participating in the relationship. Sometimes I felt like she was ignoring me, always looking at the phone. Sometimes I talked to her. Did you say? Huh?
So you've been your normal, charming self, and you're getting nothing.
Right.
You're getting nothing. But was it always like that?
No. When we first met, we were more engaged, more intimate.
Tell me what it was like in the beginning.
It was fun. It was spontaneous. It was exciting. It's been a great relationship for all these years, and until recently, the past, I'd say 6 months or so. Yes,
When
it
we
has.
met, it was a different lifestyle for both of us. Like I didn't bring my kids into it. He didn't bring his.
But you agree the relationship has changed.
It has.
Are you on the phone all the time?
No, not like he thinks.
Well, see, here's the thing. Relationships do change. Yeah. But this is something different. This is all these pieces are starting to add up to make you think there's somebody else involved.
There's got to be something going on.
Okay, so what do you have to support that she is in fact cheating?
I was actually at a class she attends. I had to drop her off, and I had about an hour to kill.
Okay.
She had left her cell phone in the car, and seen a notification on it, so I was just kind of glancing, being nosy, going through her phone, and seeing some comments on there about kind of hookups, you know, almost like a nearby friend's hookups.
What do these comments say?
Some of them were explicit, some of them weren't. Talked about different meeting places, different times, and things like that. It was suggested meet somewhere, maybe in a restroom or.
What were you gonna do in the restroom? Just literally hook up?
That's what it suggested.
Do you think there was a specific person she was trying to hook up with?
It seemed to me it didn't matter who it was.
What's going through your mind when you see that?
I was angry and a little disgusted.
Do you have apps on your phone where people can contact you about hookup spot?
No, ma'am, I do not.
So what was it he was looking at?
I don't know what he was looking at.
You have never had an application on your phone where someone could say, "You meet me here," or "This is a good place for me to do."
No,
So you're denying this even ever happened?
I never seen it.
Well, when
You sound like a liar, man.
You didn't show it to me, no.
He did not show it to you?
No, sir.
Why didn't you do a screenshot of that, Mr. Fowdy?
I wish I would have, Your Honor.
I do
He
too.
was probably shocked. I mean, if he's got her phone and it's like, here, meet me here, hook up in the bathroom, I'm sure he's shocked.
Yeah, well, I get that, but you should have saved that.
Since I had actually got the cell phones and put them in my name, it was almost like they gave me rights to her email, I guess. So basically, I had access to her location history, her search history,
Okay.
all that. So I went into her location history and seen several addresses that I didn't recognize over several months' time. They had been repeated.
And Mr. Fowdy, you brought an exhibit to demonstrate this.
Yes,
Is that
I
correct?
did. I brought in a
Just
map.
step to the class.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell us exactly how you found this.
Well, this is where we live.
Okay.
And one of the addresses that I saw on the location history, I was familiar with the area. It's this section over here, which is a residential neighborhood. So I figure whoever she's going over there to see is in a home. Again, with an address I do not recognize. For her to go there several times over the course of 6-8 months seemed like I would have heard about that address.
All right, go ahead.
And then there was some locations farther away with addresses I'm not familiar with, areas I'm not as familiar with. And both of those were a lot farther away.
About
How far away are they?
At least 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, so
My family lives
so
there.
that address is in your neighborhood, kind of, sort of.
Only
This
the
one that I was
You're correct, Your Honor.
But these over here, these are the ones that are 45
minutes
away.
to approximately an hour.
Miss Guy, who are you going to see 60 minutes away?
I have all my family, and where I'm from is 45 minutes away from where I live now.
And I'm sure that you believe that she's going to see another man in those properties.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the one address that's close by. I mean, I've never.
I've never been to that address.
Yeah.
Not one time have I actually been there, and I told him, go ahead, let's get in the car and go there. It's close enough. Take me there.
I was ready.
But you're saying that these three addresses do not involve men that you're going to see because
No,
that's
ma'am.
what he believes.
No, ma'am, I've never cheated on him.
All right, do you have any other evidence, physical evidence, that she has been cheating?
There was one incident where we were over at her family member's home. As soon as I arrived at the home, it seemed like I was being kind of distracted, so to speak. Immediately, one of her family members had asked me if I would give him a ride to the service station down the street. Sure, I said. So I took him down there, come back. As soon as I walked in the door, another one of her family members had said, "Hey, kid, come with me. We were going to go look at something for sale real quick. Go-kart, lawnmower." Sure, I'll go with you. So we go on a ride. It seemed like he was just kind of taking me on a joyride. So we get back to the house and knock on the door. Oh, hold on. I open up the door, and she's standing in front of one gentleman, which it appeared maybe he had his phone up her shirt or something. I'm not sure. I mean, that's kind of what I.
Okay,
what I guess
wait.
She seemed startled, like I caught her doing something.
Show me what it looked like.
He had his phone kind of up around maybe by where her stomach, you know, kind of in that area, out of her shirt. I mean, that was my first thought.
So that was your first thought, was that he had reached into her shirt and grabbed the phone in front of her family, and her family's there.
In front of my children.
Miss Scott, what was going on?
He was using the flashlight on his phone to look at this coin because I have bad eyes up close, and you can't see a date on it. I've showed it to several people around us here, and they can't even see it. Like, it's hard to see.
Okay, wait, look at that coin. Ron, would you get the coin, please?
Which this seems unusual to me because just the day before this, I had gotten a coin from my cousin, and it was unique.
It was not
And
unique.
coin in my pocket as well. I went to show it to her. She had no interest in this coin at all.
It was
And the next day, she's interested in coins.
a coin. I'm not a little kid. I've been hearing about it for a long time.
So, Mr. Fowley, if I'm hearing you correctly, she has no interest in your coin,
Right.
but she's interested in another man's coin.
Right.
Mr. Cutler, what do you
That's
say?
what it seemed like.
Let me just say this. It's pretty faded, you know, like I'm saying, you know, like it's worn. So if you were really trying to study it, you would need more than just regular light. And
Okay,
so
but would I need a light up under your shirt, though?
It
no,
was not
a
his phone.
shirt under my shirt would not work. But if you had it right here, she's saying he was doing it right here, so she could see it. I gotta say, I can see why you would be concerned about being accused.
Mhm.
Tell him how you feel about these kind of accusations. I mean, you're doing a very innocent thing, looking at a coin. I can see the tears in your eyes.
Because I don't even feel like I can go to my family's house and hang out without it being a problem. Like, that's
That's a
ridiculous.
dog
I would
hair.
never make him
My
be honest with
ear.
family.
Tell your fiance what you are going through.
Hurt, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm ready to just, like, if it continues after this, it's over. I mean, I don't want to marry him no more. He's not the one, obviously. Like, I cannot handle it no more. I can't.
You cannot continue to live your life under suspicion. So if
I'm a woman, I've not been on him, and if he can't come to you, like, I can't be with him no more.
Miss Fowley, look at her and tell her how you're feeling.
She knows how I feel. I just want to get this put behind us. I just want to know the truth.
I've been telling you the truth.
I just want an honest, faithful woman and
Hello.
someone to grow old with.
And you want this relationship to work.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
I think we've heard enough testimony
Does he
Here's
like
what we see from our vantage
looking
point.
for
that you believe your fiance uses her cell phone to cheat, that you found records of secret meetup locations in her cell phone. You've even tracked her cell phone to suspicious areas, and you walk in on her at a family member's house, and she's in
on the outline
a
of like
suspicious
see nothing
position
in my house. It's like
after
on
you
the,
feel they've kept you out of the house
yeah, my
as a
I was
ruse.
getting the twist
Correct.
in
And
my
all
nose.
of this is led you to believe that she is involved with someone else.
Something's going on, Your Honor.
And if you find out she is involved with someone else,
I can't continue the relationship.
Well, this court has done a complete and full investigation. At this time, the court would like to call cybersecurity expert Mr. Terry Fisher to determine, is she cheating?
There we go. This
How are you,
one,
Mr.
the
Fisher?
April,
What did you do to investigate Miss Scott's phone?
and then the
Your Honor, I
26th, I'm
did
gonna
a
write
full
down my
forensic
note.
examination of Miss Scott's phone, and I was able to recover current and deleted messages, apps, browser history,
Check
photos, and videos.
And then
Mr. Fisher, did you recover anything in Miss Scott's phone?
I did, Your Honor. I recovered photos of 3 different men.
And you had those photos with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you know about these photos?
They were actually downloaded 4 days ago at 9:47 p.m.
That's what it is.
4 days ago.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you find anything else during your investigation?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. I found a picture here of a naked photo that was a little concerning.
Oh,
This is a photograph of a
Thursday, so
naked
I'm
woman.
gonna check
Her
on
breast is
Saturday
exposed
for
along
my
with her
stimulus check.
private
Because my
parts.
stimulus
And we
check
don't
should
have a
be
face, so we don't know who this is.
That's correct.
If you show me the photo, I might be able to tell
I was
you.
able to
Hand this to
file
her, please.
taxes though because I didn't earn enough to file taxes since I had a job for like literally the last
So it's
2
not
months.
you.
It's not me.
Okay.
But you have this photo on your phone, but you don't know who it is.
My 2, well, he was 2 at the time, he's 4 now, and my 7-year-old always have my phone.
But
The kids.
like I was saying, literally only had a job for the last
Ron, would you have
And I've been
2
getting
months,
weird
2-3
emails
months
from
of the years, and I earned like 2,000, 3,000 tops.
I
So I didn't have
yeah,
the
these
money
2
at that
is my
point
best friend,
to
a
file.
good
You
friend
have
that
to
has
have at
passed
least
away now. I
12,000
screenshotted him
to
off
even
his page.
file
All right.
your
To
taxes,
further
and I didn't
investigate
have
this
enough.
matter,
So
the court would like to call former military interrogator Ms. Lena Cisno. Ron, would you please score the lead?
so you can see another right here.
How are you, Ms. Cisno?
And I'm gonna
Well,
do
how are you?
Can you
name.
tell the court and tell us what you did to investigate
I'm gonna
this
try to-
particular case?
This is just like
When I
little.
interrogate
I'm
someone,
leaving
I
the
look
back
for indicators
of
of
each
deception
of
and
these
truthfulness,
calendar
both
pages
verbal and
empty
nonverbal.
for like
At the beginning,
next.
Miss Scott was a tough nut to crack. So she did not want to talk, and she's a very closed person, both of which can be
Big thing?
indicators of deception.
Hmm.
that I did
What did you learn in your investigation?
for
I
Canada,
learned that Miss Scott did admit some things to me,
which
so they
I
caused me
already
some concerns. She did admit to contacting an
Okay.
ex-boyfriend on Facebook. This was shortly after she had gotten into an argument with
Already
Mr.
passed.
Foudy, and they had conversations. They talked about meeting up. However, Miss Scott claimed that they never did. And then finally, she did admit to having some dating apps and social media apps on her phone that she had used in the past to play guys for money. So you meet a guy and they help you out to pay a bill. But she did tell me that since she's been with Mr. Foudy, she has not done this.
What did you conclude as a result of your investigation?
I concluded that Miss Scott
What did you conclude as a result of your
Today
investigation?
is April.
I concluded that
And I'm
Miss
doing
Scott
this.
was telling me the truth, and she has not cheated on Mr. Foudy.
All right.
What? Oh, man.
How are you feeling right now, Miss Scott?
Relieved. As long as he believes it.
Mr. Foudy, that's kind of the first smile that you've had, except when you talked about when you first met her. How are you? And you got tears in your eyes.
A little bit, Your Honor.
All right, tell us how you are in this particular moment.
I'm relieved.
Good. Mr. Fowler, you clearly were harboring a lot of emotional baggage with this.
Oh yeah, I think this is going to be a good fresh start for our relationship.
It will be a great fresh start for your relationship if you both work together to rebuild the trust. You have got to be willing to put that behind you and move forward. You've got to be willing not to make him suspicious.
I didn't think I was.
Well, now that you know that this in his mind, you've got to take some extra steps to make sure that his suspicions don't resurface. We have counseling available for you. Please take advantage of that. Talk to our counselor so you can move forward together and make your relationship grow even stronger than it is now. As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.
I think we can put this behind us and move forward in a positive way.
Maybe we should move on with Buddy.
I think we need to set a date. I think we need to get married. I feel a lot better about that. This is Couples Court with the Couplers.
This is the case of Hall versus Rosignol. You all are engaged. You met at a house party, but now your house is in complete disarray because of allegations of cheating. Mr. Hall, tell me why you brought your case.
Well, I have a lot of suspicions that she has been cheating on me for, I would think, for about a year.
And if you find out she's cheating, what's going to happen with your relationship?
I think the best thing to do is to separate.
So you're gonna be done.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Roscoe, why are you here?
First of all, let me just back this train on up just a little bit, okay?
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, beep, beep, beep is right. Every day
Oh,
for the
okay.
past entire year, I have been accused nonstop. You know the definition of insanity? It's literally asking the same question over and over and over again, expecting a different result. As soon as I hit the door at the house, it's, have you been alone? Have you used the bathroom at my mom's house? I can't use the bathroom by myself. You know, it's
So you've been living like this for a year?
a year of
I think that's
constantly.
its own insanity right there.
And now I'm gonna
So since you've been living that way,
I'm
what do you
gonna
do today?
let's take
I'm not
another
cheating
ball
on him,
here.
and I love him.
And you still love him in spite of
Yes,
all this.
despite everything, I love him to death. I would give my last breath for him. You know,
I hear the pain that you've been going through in your voice. Tell him about that.
I'm so sick of it. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with constantly being accused of sleeping with everyone every day. I go to work for us. I come home for us. You know, I do dishes. I cook. I take care of the animals. I take care of you. I do your laundry. I do everything for you. And it hurts my heart that you're constantly hurting me.
Kind of what we have to do turmoil. She is in her feelings and hurt because he's accusing her and he's saying, I don't want to do it, but I can't help myself. I got all these signs and I can't help but ask you over and over and over again the same questions.
Sex on
I get that.
Friday, huh?
Let me ask this. What was it like in the beginning when you two met?
Oh, man, it was great. You know, we met at a party. We hit it off. You know, I was looking at her from the room away, like, dang, she's beautiful. And we were.
Were you scared to go over? You just stepped right to her.
I stepped right to her.
Oh, look at that. Yes.
Stepped right to her.
And look at the smile to go with it.
But we hit it off. A few months later, we moved in with each other,
And once you got to know her, what did you like about her?
she's my angel, man. She made my life better. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have my own house. I didn't have my own car. I didn't even have a license. I didn't even have a job. She literally made me do everything. I got my own house now. I got my own car. She's
made you a better man.
got my own job. Yeah.
Miss Roscoe, you saw stuff across the hall, across the way. What did you see?
Smile. The way he smiled, the way the lights twinkled in his eyes, you know, it's kind of like a little fairy tale at first, you know? It really was. I felt completely in love with him, completely, from the get-go. You know, I was 3 hours away doing a phone relationship.
So it was a long-distance relationship.
Yes, it was. And he definitely, you know, I moved in. He definitely got me.
So what was it like when he asked you to marry?
Magical.
Tell me about that.
I was begging him, you know, I like this ring. I want this ring. You know, just showing him pictures of rings, kind of throwing hints like.
So those are hints, baby. That's like a rock.
Yeah, so that loud noise he was hearing, and all those hints being dropped.
Yeah.
And Mr. Hall, you thought you'd found exactly what you were looking for.
Yes, sir.
But now you believe your future wife is cheating on you.
Yes, sir.
Tell me why.
We were sitting there. She was doing dishes and cooking, and I was browning some meat. And her phone rings, and I pick it up, and I'm like, hello, and there's some dude I've never heard before, never met, you know, and he proceeds to tell me how he's doing all these things to my old lady and how, and
Doing what kind of things to your old lady?
sexual intercourse, you know, your old lady is,
Okay. All right.
and,
I appreciate you being respectful. I do.
Oral activity.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And I was shocked. You know, I didn't believe him. I called him on his and until he started describing the inside of my house. And like, 'cause I said,
Describing it how?
And he says, I know how your bathroom looks. He started describing my living room, my bathroom, my laundry room, my front porch. And I was looking at her like, how does he have your number, and how does he know all this?
Well, this
Who is
person,
calling, and why is this person able to describe in great detail
I didn't get the number.
the inside of your house, let alone the sexual activity with you? Who is this person?
this is actually some dude that is mutual friends with Zachary. Well, his mama takes people in. Like takes care of them when they're homeless, when they don't have food, when they don't have anything. She takes care of them. That's the kind of woman she is. So she's brought these people in here that know exactly how this house is.
So you're saying that the people in question, that it wasn't because they were with you, sleeping with you,
Yes.
because they've been to the house because of him,
Yes.
or because they know his mother.
Yes.
Ms. Rosenthal, you deny that you had any kind of sexual
I have
activity.
no idea. No idea.
Mr. Hall, is there anybody in particular you believe that she's cheating with?
I mean, I got messages from exes like, "Hey, beautiful, how's your morning?"
So where did you find these messages?
On her phone.
So they're talking badly about her messages?
Bad.
And this is her ex she's talking to.
Yes.
So she is going to her ex talking badly about her current boyfriend with you.
Yeah, and we were just split up at the time.
And you submitted to the court your recollection of what you saw. Hey, beautiful, how was your day? Why are you with him? You can do so much better. He's not good enough for you.
Stuff like that.
When you saw this, what went through your mind?
Ow. It
Ms.
hurt.
Rosenthal, why would you do that?
I'm really getting fed up
I have
right
a
now.
bunch of gel pens here as well.
This man has had lists of girls he has told he cares
But
more
we're not
and
here
more.
about him. We're here about you. And my
Okay,
question
but like
to
he's
you
doing things
is,
too.
Why were you contacting your ex and talking about your
Even though he's
fiancé?
doing things you want to ignore, like
That's the
he's
question.
doing, you just
Because
want
he
to listen to what
talks
she's
to me
saying.
like crap.
When she's only talking
my
to one
face,
person, he's
calls
talking
me
to a bunch of
whore,
people.
Calls me fat. Calls me names constantly.
All right, Mr.
Because he talks to me like crap to my face. Calls me a whore. Calls me fat. Calls me names constantly.
All right, Mr. Hall, are you calling her fat?
I said that out of anger, and I'm sorry. I'm really
Oh, you're sorry
never meant
now.
them horrible words.
Now he's sorry, right?
Okay, look,
But I really didn't mean that.
Mr. Hall, here's the thing. You cannot say things to your wife, to your future wife, to your girlfriend that you can't take back. When you say those kinds of things, they're hurtful. Now, we've been together a long time, over 35, almost 36 years. And one of the rules that we have is we never call each other out of our names. I never called her a B word or any other kind of word. You see, I'm sitting here, right? So, yeah, I never called her anything like that because I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
But you cannot do that. You got to treat her like the queen she is. If you want this woman to be your wife, so Mr. Hall, do you have any other reasons why you believe your girlfriend is cheating on you?
Yeah, I got a diagram I can show you.
Okay.
Okay, would you step to the diagram, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us what we're looking at.
All right, this is a diagram of our old house.
Okay.
And, we were split up for about maybe a few days, and I wanted to come apologize and get back together and just say how much I'm sorry.
You
I
can
step on the porch, I hear
decorate
movement, I look in the window, I see a curtain, and it flings, you know what I'm saying? I see it fling. So I'm like, oh, hell no, so I kick the door in. And
Just kick the door.
I kick the door in, I run in, and I'm running this way. And boom, here she is, right here, and here I am. And she's like, trying to, it looks like trying to block me, but I'm not thinking about this room, this room I'm not thinking about. So I'm this way, thinking of old boys in there, he's going to run through the back and all the woods. That's what I would do. I've done some stupid stuff myself. But
So you run past her
to the back door over here, back porch. So I looked all back here, so I come back around to the front, and then I see this white little Toyota pull off on the side of the street.
Now, was it just
Okay.
pulling off like somebody was going to work or pulling off like somebody's getting out of there?
Pulling off like somebody's getting out of there off the side of the street.
Okay. So
Okay.
what parked in front of your house is parked on the side
Of
street.
course, yeah, I wouldn't park in front of my house either. And this window right here that I think, oh buddy, they were in here. Oh, keep in mind, all she had on was panties. As I was coming in there.
Correction, panties and a t-shirt because there was only one AC. It was the middle of summer. You're kidding.
Okay. But
Did you ever see the guy in or
Oh, ma'am.
on the house property?
ma'am, I was going everywhere. And,
Checking
So,
out.
so
But she's
what did she
standing there in
say?
her underwear.
All right, so what did she do when you kicked the door in? Because I know I would have been jumping like, what?
Yeah, I was fed up with it all. I had broken up with him. I paid for everything for this house. This house was mine. So all of a sudden I hear this bang, bang, and I look out the bathroom. Here he comes running down the hallway. So I body slam him against the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's going crazy. Like, why are you in my house? First of all, I just broke up with you. Anyways, so he starts screaming at me saying that there's this dude in the back bedroom next to the bathroom and I'm blocking the door and he's running out the back porch looking underneath the house, in the woods. I mean, going to the extreme.
So you're convinced that she was cheating?
Yeah.
And you're convinced that it was the guy in the Toyota?
They work together.
Well, Ms. Rosie, I see you brought a witness with you.
Yes, I have.
Okay, ma'am, would you stand, please? Right, and for the court record, tell us your name, please.
My name is Leanna Dingler, and I'm Zach's mother.
Oh, Mr. Hall's mother.
Yes.
You're Mr. Hall's mother, but you're here as a witness for Ms. Rossignol.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That kind of says
That's
something.
unexpected.
Tell us what you know about this relationship.
It's been a mess for a long time. They've been at each other for a long time about this cheating thing. Is Jordan? No, she's not cheating.
That was what
She is always with either me, another family member, or with Zach. She doesn't have an opportunity to cheat. And I've tried to get him to think about it sensibly. If you just think about it sensibly, there's no room to cheat. But I mean, he's got to know. He's got to know that, so even though you're my son, you've got to get your stuff together. You've got a good girl, and she's not going to be here forever if you keep doing this to her.
All right, thank you, Ms. Dingler.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I think we have enough testimony, love.
All right, what we got? Talk to me.
Okay, Mr. Hall claims he received a phone call from an unknown man claiming that Ms. Rossignol is in fact having sex with other guys. He found text messages between her and her ex. Testimony, love.
All right, what we got? Talk.
Him doing a little
Mr.
sketches
Hall
and
claims
like
he
little
received a phone call, unknown man claiming that Ms. Rossignol is in fact having sex with other guys. He found text messages between her and her ex downplaying him. And then Mr. Hall claims he caught her. He caught Ms. Rossignol helping her lover get out of the house.
And she denies all of that.
She denies all of it.
So Mr. Hall said if he finds out that she's cheating, then the relationship is going to be over.
That's right.
Well, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a licensed polygraph examiner and former special agent to the FBI, Kendall Shaw, to determine, is she cheating? Kendall Shaw.
How are you, sir?
Great, Your Honor. How are you?
We're good.
It's good to see you,
Good
sir.
to see you, sir.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Ms.
And
Rossignol,
now,
correct?
I did, Your Honor.
You asked Ms. Rossignol, the day Mr. Hall found you at home in your underwear, did you have physical sexual contact with another person? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being.
truthful, right?
The lie detector determined
Yeah, no,
that she
she
was
said.
being truthful, Your Honor.
All right. You asked Ms. Rossignol, since you moved in with Mr. Hall, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Mr. Hall? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful, Your Honor.
I see the tears in your eyes. What do those represent?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just don't want to hear no more accusations, no more nothing.
You all?
I went to this extreme. I don't want to hear it no more.
Miss Cutler,
Yes,
you know we got kids their age.
yes.
I want you to talk to him like you would talk to one of ours about this behavior.
You all are just starting out in your relationship. This should be the best time of your lives. This is not a time for false accusations or you being insecure about her cheating. This is a time where you need to cherish her and make her feel like she wants to spend the rest of her life with you and you want to spend the rest of your life with her.
And Ms. Rossignol, it sounds like you have been trying to do the things that you should do to make this relationship work.
I have.
But there's a couple things that we
I need to work on.
need to work on.
Yes, I completely understand.
And so keep the X out the picture.
Yes.
And he clearly needs a little extra, what I call not attention, but intention. I'm gonna do it like I do it in real life. You kind of cute. You got a cute thing working.
All right, I'll take it.
That was intentional.
Exactly. Mr. Hall, Ms. Rosenthal has said she's a good woman. Ms. Dingler has said she's a good woman. The polygraph results have shown you've got a good woman. You just need to realize it. Once you do that,
If your mama say it's true.
we have counseling available for you. Take advantage of it. Talk to our counselor, and that will help you all as you move forward in this relationship. As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance
This
for a
market
good relationship. Court is adjourned.
Stinko de Mayo. I call it Stinko de Mayo because it's really like it's really a day where isn't it really just like a day that we took over Mexico or something like that, or did something? I swear it's a day that we did something bad to Mexico. The butt in honor of military.
This is the case of Candelaria versus Blakely. You all have been in a long-term relationship and you're engaged,
Over
but
the
your
French
wedding
forces
plans are
are
on
like,
hold because of alleged infidelity. Mr. Candelaria, tell me why this case has been open.
Okay, Your Honor. Like you said, we've been together
Cinco de Mayo,
3.5 years.
also called
And
anniversary
I
of
love this woman.
Battle of Puebla.
She's
Oh,
one of my
this on
children,
Britannica, by the
but I
way.
cannot be with her if she
My history
is-
teacher always told
doesn't
me
pass this lie
Britannica
test.
Cheating on you.
and
She
actual
has
historian
in the
certified
past,
sources. So
for
But that was in the
let's see this.
past.
Cinco de Mayo,
This, I mean, I'm not
also
doing it
the
now.
5th of May,
always on
also
her
called
phone,
anniversary
and then when
of
I come
Battle
I'll
of
never
Puebla.
never
Holiday
has anything
celebrated
on her phone. It's all
in
been
Mexico
deleted, you know?
and
I don't delete
United
it.
States in
If
honor
I
of a
can't-
military
I see
victory.
where-
keep it on
Let's
it.
I
pause
see
it.
where
Give me
she
a
has been
sec.
calling her.
Wait a second. Ooh, Erickson. What path, Erickson? Erickson, you don't have much. What's the word I'm looking for? You don't have much knowledge or education in weed, because actually that's quite the contrary. Like, I'm not saying everyone should go smoke weed. No, that's not it at all. But I use it medically. Like, I use medical marijuana, and there's a reason it's called medical marijuana. There are people that have been cured of cancer and that have cannabis has helped beat cancer. There are people that have nerve pains, and like there's like this one disorder. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I'm looking it up right now. Trigeminal neuralgia. A lot of people with trigeminal neuralgia, it's like a nerve pain disorder, like they have, like in their face, and like many people with that disorder actually commit suicide because the pain is unbearable. Like it's to that level. Cannabis has helped them live their lives because it helps get rid of nerve pain. I use cannabis because the one thing that you are calling bad, that isn't that doesn't have chemicals and isn't in a pill prescribed by doctors, that by the way I do take prescribed by doctors for my ADHD and my depression and anxiety, pills for that. These very pills prescribed by the doctors, medical grade, everything, those give me side effects that I have issues. I cannot eat once I take those pills. I have nausea. I cannot get close to food, or I will not feel well. I will feel sick. I get migraines. I cannot be like, I can't be active. I can't do things because I'll have migraines to the point where like I can't get up in the morning, or like I'll try to move around, or like I'll try to eat and I'll just be throwing up and everything, and it's really bad. Like sometimes it would be really bad, and like I never told my parents about it until later on when I was older, because I was finally like, you know what, I can't like keep just dealing with this. Like this medicine is helping me with my ADHD, it's helping me with my depression still, but I need something to help me with these side effects, because I can't keep living my life not being able to do homework because I'm in too much pain, or because I'm too fatigued from having to deal with all that pain, and like I'm suffering in my grades because of that, suffering in school because of that. I can't concentrate because I'm too busy dealing with migraines. I'm too busy dealing with like the fact that there's a pain in my stomach and that my body is hungry and I can feel that I'm starving, but like my mind and like my stomach and my mouth won't let me eat because those pills tricked my mind into thinking that I am not hungry. And like I know when those things happen, I will force myself to eat. I would have forced myself to eat back then, but then I would just end up not feeling well again, so that didn't help me. So that's where the path I have chosen, that's where that path, friend, that's where that path came in, the path that I have chosen. That's where the weed that you're saying I don't need to be smoking came in and saved my fucking life. And that is why I'm able to have not only one meal that is literally just a granola bar and eating nothing else for the rest of the day with that medication. I'm able to have rice and curry in the morning with some kimchi stew and eat a second meal at the end of the day, which is light and something easy just to help me like keep myself going. Like I'm able to eat, like I'm able to talk to people and like not be so, it helps me with my anxiety, my social anxiety, because I would always be overthinking it. Like my ADHD didn't make any better, and the pills might have slowed down my brain, but kind of made me zombie like, to the point of like it slowed down not my brain as much as it slowed down like my reality and the things that were happening around me. Like the medication like that was prescribed to me, my Concerta that was prescribed to me. No, people say like that it has methamphetamine in it and that it has meth in it, but actually that is completely wrong. What is in it is methylphenidate, which is a completely different component, and a component that actually is resistant to the components of methamphetamine, which is meth. So it is a complete opposite substance, actually. It's not meth at all. That's what people are like, you're taking pills with many dosages of meth. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you have two completely different chemicals, methylphenidate, methamphetamine, methamphetamine, methylphenidate, completely different, not meth at all. Methamphetamine, methylphenidate is the chemical that goes both into the ADHD medications Concerta and Ritalin. So yeah, it's a very strong medication and it's similar to Ritalin, but like a lot of the bad side effects from Ritalin, I will admit, like they are in Concerta, but they are a lot milder than they are while taking Ritalin, because I actually did have a time period where like hello Justin, like hi, welcome. There was a time period where like I obviously when everyone like goes to the psychiatrist and they figure out they have Asperger's or ADHD or like depression, anxiety, any of those disorders, um when they find out about these things, like they go and they have like a bunch of medicine trials. So it's like basically they're testing out different medications to see which one works best with their body and best with their DNA and like their molecules and stuff, and like which medicine interacts best with them and works with them the best. So Ritalin was one of the things I did try, but what they found was that it was way too like the side effects were way too profound for me, and like the Ritalin was too intense for me. So what they did was they took it down like a notch and they gave me Concerta instead, which has methylphenidate in it, not methamphetamine, which methamphetamine is meth. Like I cannot like exaggerate and I cannot put out there how much that there is no meth in my medication. Methamphetamine is meth. Methylphenidate is not meth. Like I'm just repeating that so people can process it. But as I was saying, like Ritalin was one of those things. So they took it down a notch. They put me on Concerta. Concerta worked best for me, and like I was kind of like when I was little, I was kind of like tired of testing like all the different medications. So I was like, I was having these migraines and stuff and these side effects, but like eventually like they went away and I was fine for a bit, but then they came back, and like they weren't as bad as they used to be. Like when I was younger, they were way worse than I had to deal with when I was older. Somehow, like I don't know how that happened. Probably because I was older and like my body was like adjusted to it, but like the side effects were like less profound when I was older. So like the migraines were still bad as fuck, but they weren't as when I was a little kid, and the nausea wasn't as bad, and like my like aversion to food wasn't as bad either. Like so like it was a lot better when I was older, but it still wasn't good at all. And like I was like as I was tired of it, so that's when weed came along. And I don't know how many times I can say it saved my life, but this plant, that little green, let me go grab it. Let me go grab a piece of weed so I can do a little soliloquy. How do you use the right word? A little tribute here. This little piece of green here, who had thought that this little piece of green here could have done so much and helped so much in my life. And that's the honest truth. It has helped me a lot. And a lot of people have the misconception of it being bad because that's what our teachers teach us, but that's what the government teaches them to teach us. Instead of teaching us what good it's done, they're busy telling us the bad things that don't actually even exist about it most of the time. I swear, the worst thing that has happened to me, the worst weed overdose that's happened to me is me going to sleep for 16 hours straight. That's it. That was it. And sometimes you eat an edible, you feel like you're dying for like half a second, but you're not dying. That's just because your little bitch ass is dehydrated and you forgot to drink a bunch of water, and you forgot the fact that your metabolism is speeding up, so you need more water a little more water than usual. It's things that you learn about weed that educate you and make you realize that it's not that weed is dangerous. It's what makes us dangerous is how little knowledge a person using it may have. That's the honest truth about it. welcome, new person or person that just joined. I will take bong rip for you. But it is but as I started making a little calendar. I started making a little calendar on my bullet journal. This is for May. And then I also made one for the last days of April over here. And like on the back of each calendar, there's going to be a little section for like little notes that I can keep, like for important dates and days for the future. Which brings me to Justin. Justin, when is Jonathan's birthday? Like I know it is in July, but like when in July? It's June or July? I think it's July. Is it July? I feel like it's July. Is it June? It's June, isn't it? It's June. No, it has to be. Oh, it is June. Okay. Yeah, your comment came up. Is it? I was just like, no, it has to be June. I was like, no, that's not him. It's June. Dies. And doesn't even take a hit. Just because my throat's all stuffy. It is June. Okay, wait. What's his birth? When is his birthday? June what? I'm hoping to Jesus that Jonathan and I last that long. I hope he still loves me by then. That is all I have to honestly say. I hope he does. No. Justin, do you think we'll last? Like, I want us to, but like, I'm asking your opinion because you're friends with him and you live with him. You can be honest. I feel like you'll leave because of the pressure of the question. No. Yeah, see, like I was overthinking. Whenever I start to overthink, I start to trace over my letters. My letters end up really ugly because of that. Like when I was asking the question, when I was asking that question right now, I was like really thinking. Because I love Chris. I love him to death, and I want us to last. Thanks, Justin. That's not very encouraging. Because Chris is an amazing man. And he makes me happy and makes me smile. Even though he's a dork and a butt face too, but I love him. But if he were to answer my question and not talk about that, because usually that's what you answer to dodge the question by asking a question that has nothing to do with the answer. we should put like a little sign over my head that says savage, clearly savage, because like everyone knows my title line, like my title name is Savagely Savitri, even though I'm the K-Canna queen and I'm your very own Goku Gunja girl. I'm also savagely myself. I am savagely Savitri, so I will be straight up. Is that your way of saying no? Of being nice but saying no? I know that, but like of what you see and like what you've experienced of like us like talking together and like being around each other like online and everything and hanging out, like what would your opinion be? Do you think we'd last until we meet and everything officially? Like officially meet up again? I wish you could be a good friend here and just give me encouragement and be like, yeah, like he may not talk, like he doesn't talk to you about that stuff, because, well, he doesn't talk to you about these things, because to be fair, Justin, there are times when he does try to talk to you about these things, you do mock him a little bit. That's why he does the same thing back to you. Because he's trying to show you what you do and what you do and that to him, like, in his situation. That's the reason he does it to you. Not only because he wants to mess with you and be rude. Sometimes he does just want to mess with you and be rude, though. But it is also because he wants you to see, like, his perspective. I know that about him. He's a little butt, but he's never a butt for completely no reason. There's always a tiny reason behind it, even if it's really stupid. Let's see. $9.05. Yeah, he is. No, he is. No, you have to take that back. He is. I agree. I'm not gonna go to him being like, oh, Justin said this. Like, I might, like, bring it up and be like, oh, like, he said, like, you're childish. And then, like, honestly, knowing Chris, he would be like, well, yeah, that's true. Because Chris, like, and I have talked about it. Chris knows he's childish. Chris knows he's playful. He has no shame of that. He plays into it. He leans into his personality sometimes. Let's see. And he'll be turning 19 officially. Officially his 19th birthday. Mm. Mm. Ooh, let me see. Wait, let me put that back on.
Her ex-boyfriend, and then come home to where she's been calling him and ask her what's up with that. You know, she
That was a mistake. I did not mean to call him.
Only happened like
Yeah,
once, not
I don't see how that
twice
works.
every day. You know, type of
If
thing.
I was
makes
talking
sense.
to him, I would have deleted it.
And when I see her ex-boyfriend, he tells
That
me
sounds
he's
sketchy.
been
If
trying,
you talk
she's
to
been
him,
trying to
you
hook
would
up
have
with him.
deleted
So
it.
you got all these things going on, and you're like, okay.
But it's not, twice every day. Type
If I was talking to him, I would have deleted it.
And when I see her ex-boyfriend, he tells me she's been trying to hook up with him.
So you got all these things going on, and you're like, okay, I know she's cheating. This has been thrown in your face. How does that make you feel?
Yes.
It makes me feel terrible. I don't want to be with somebody who is deceptive and
I'm not
can't be
lying to
honest
you.
with me. I mean, honesty is the key to any relationship. So, I mean, that's why we're here, to find out if she can be honest with me. I mean,
I have been honest with
I've had all these problems in the past with her about, I think she's lying to me and everything, and it looks really deceptive.
All right, Miss Blakely, you have been vehemently the whole time he's been talking, saying, it's not me, I'm not doing it. I want to do somebody else. Tell me why you're here.
I'm here to tell him that I'm not cheating on him, that I love him, and I mean, we got 2 kids together. I mean, why would I shut up?
Mr. Candelaria, is this just paranoia, or has she cheated on you in the past?
Yes, Your Honor, she's cheated on me in the past. When we first got together,
But I told you about it.
I had to leave for about a month.
Hold on, Miss Blakely.
When I come back,
You were treating me like crap. Really?
she's
Hold on, Miss Blakely.
denies everything, and for 2.5 years, she doesn't tell me the truth about this until after we have a child together that she cheated on me.
2.5 years later.
2.5 years
And the
later.
baby's in there somewhere.
Yeah, and our child's 6 months old now.
Oh, my goodness.
And
2.5 years.
Can you imagine wondering? You've been asking her, did something happen?
right.
So he's asking her.
She's denying.
And she's denying and denying. Then he goes away and he's contacting her and she tells you, by the way.
And she tells me, this is how she tells me, we have a fight, and I leave. And she leaves, and then she contacts me on Facebook and says, oh, by the way, back 2.5 years ago,
You asked me that.
I messed around with this guy, but it was only 2 times.
And that's how she told her.
I found out.
That's how you tell her.
He wouldn't let
Via
me tell him
Facebook
in
2.5
person.
years later.
He wouldn't let me tell him in person.
I don't understand it. I can't get my arms around the notion of waiting 2.5 years. And then when you decide to do it, just, you text, hey, pick me up.
Huh? confusing. Now I'm just quickly looking through. Ooh. And I'm gonna quickly look through. But Hemper's all like, ooh, itchy nose. Now booger. Ooh, okay. Not a paper towel. But as I was saying, I told you I'd be honest. But looking through all of this, I'm actually considering getting into writing again because I used to love writing. See, there's that. I'm looking through all this shit. It could easily be like some sort of prize or giveaway. That's why I'm looking through all this shit. I'm always looking for new because right now your girl is out of a job, just like everybody else, because of this virus. So it's not easy to get money. I can't tell if my parents are yelling at each other and arguing, or okay, yeah, this is just a nose itch. Not that password anyway though. I don't have that password anywhere anymore. Well, the previous time you went to see it, this like fake ass like you know the little the fake emails the previous time you went to see the adult material website, my story was triggering your PC, which ended up recording a beautiful video of yourself pleasure act by triggering your web camera. To be honest, the reason I know that's not a thing is because I don't masturbate. Oh. Dog hair. But yeah. I highly doubt it. Okay. I'm over here all stressed. Detangling my hair. Oh. Ghostum has a little Instagram thing going. I like that. It's nice. Eh. Nice. Yeah, dog. There is a damn dog hair. See? Oh my god. That's proof. I tell you, my dog gets everywhere. No, I do not have boogers on my fingers. I literally only pulled out dog hair. I even showed you the long ass dog hair. Let me just. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, I'll talk to you. I will say yes, release it. Commit sender. Yeah, just that sender. Collab. Okay, fine. I'll give that to you. I'll give to you. Eh. Okay, let me look through these. Okay. More stuff. Cool. There's like a bunch of. Oh, you see, guys? This is why I have a love-hate relationship with cuddling with my dog, because her hairs literally get everywhere. They get in my ears. They get in my vagina, and that's not from me cuddling with her. That's because she likes to chew on my underwear. But no, he didn't say he talked to you about anything, Justin. No, that's not wax. No, I mean, like, that's not like wax or anything. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna just say hi to her. I'm gonna just say hi. And she knows. See? Look, right on the tip of my nose, too. It's not even on the inside of my nose, usually. It's right on the tip of my nose, y'all. I'm itchy today. I have dog hairs everywhere, to be fair. No, that's not what I said. I didn't say they talk to you about that kind of stuff. I mean, like, sometimes y'all, like, I hear you guys try to talk about, like, stuff that matters, but you guys will, like, mock each other in the phone. Like, that's what I hear. You've done it before and he'll mock you, but, like, he's also done it before and you'll mock him. So it's, like, a back and forth thing for both of you. That's what I meant. Sorry, my bad. Let me see. Uh, uh, mm, uh, I know. I know that. Okay, fine. We'll apply for our feet. We let's see. I don't know. Is it the 7? I think it's the 7. Could be the 6. I don't think it's the 6. I don't have the 6. You're the 7, right? Yeah, you're the 7. Question mark? Quarantined. Yes. 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 Yeah. YouTube. Wait, I'll be on. Name, age, location. Okay. Do a little short thing for my. BE upload. Let me just take a bong rip and I'm probably end this here for tonight because it has been a long life and a long night. They went to sleep early, so I know y'all don't mean it. You guys joke around like that. Anyways. You can take the bong rip. I'm gonna take a bong rip and end it. No, you're good either way, bro. No, you're good. Like, just it wasn't about the question. I even told you, like, I know y'all are just messing around, and I just said I'm gonna end this because I have like a thing that I'm gonna do really quick. I'll 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 call you on Discord. Okay? I know what question you're talking about. Please. I'm wrong with y'all. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.